I guess I think there's a number of influences. The first one, I'll go autobiographical. I was raised in North Africa, in Tunisia, in Carthage, in a Catholic convent overlooking the Roman ruins. So it was this very, in the 50s, so it was this very French culture, but very multi-religious between, here's this Catholic convent in an Islamic country, and I'm of Jewish origin. So there was all this, the chanting every, at 4:20 in the morning and 4:20 in the afternoon from the mosque, the chanting we did in the Catholic Mass every morning at 5 in the morning, all this very beautiful culture that, and very visual. There was a lot of blue and a lot of gold. And the blue is like Greece there, where you have this whitewashed with the blue of the windows and the doors. So that was a very powerful influence. And we had a house near the Mediterranean, overlooking the Mediterranean. And so at night you'd come in there, you'd go outside on the veranda, and the stars would go all the way out to the horizon, right? So that was very powerful, very powerful. Then I came to this country, and I wanted to be a poet. And then I thought I wanted to be an actress, and then it was a fight between acting and painting won. And then when I started becoming aware of art, of visual arts, which I hadn't been up until I went to college, then it was, I was right smack in the early to mid 70s with the conceptual movement, the land art movement, light and space. So Robert Irwin was a big influence, who, before I was just a painter, but when I saw his work, I was really fascinated with the idea of doing something in space. And color was always very important to me, and I thought, what would happen if I went out to the desert in this all-white environment and placed a color there? So I started doing all these projects out in nature. And then as I was there, as I was in the landscape, I started it was really about my relationship to the landscape and to very elemental things like the sun and the moon and the stars, and it sounds so elemental, but I think it's very important, especially now where we're not that connected to that. And then I think it has a lot to do with the culture that I come from, which was very heavily steeped into the relationship between the earth and the sky. Then I did a very first piece I did about that was in 1978, where I placed rocks in the Mojave Desert in alignment to the stars. And then it went on to doing more and more projects like that.